Alright guys, what's going on? So I've got 7.1.4 Hela boss here for you today, and once again I'm going to do two options to show you how to get this down. The first option is basically if you have a SIG 200 Dr. Doom, then this will work, and it's kind of like a cheese method. So what you want to do is you just want to parry and heavy, and that will stagger her. And then she'll try to proc a buff, which is physical resistance, and because you're staggering that buff, she'll get a shock on her. So you just want to get her into the corner and just spam heavies in the corner. He will completely bypass the node. She won't get regeneration. She won't get her indestructible. Every single time you hit her, she tries to proc a physical resistance buff, so it's just going to be this over and over and over again. No specials needed. Just makes the fight an absolute joke. You could bring in a synergy with Doom to get guaranteed crits on his heavy attacks, and fight's over. So very, very, very easy, as you can see. And this is how I've seen most people doing it. The only drawback to this is that your Dr. Doom, I'm pretty sure he has to be SIG 200 for that to work reliably. Otherwise she might not get the shock on her. And if that happens, then you're just going to take a special 3. So that is the first option, and probably definitely the easiest option. The other option that I'm going to be using here is Guillotine 2099, and theoretically, I think almost anyone could work here. I built up my Guillotine, and the thing that this node has is Lazarus, so basically anytime that you kill her, she's going to regenerate 20% of her health, and that'll happen 5 times, and for every hit on your combo meter, you're going to get you're going to remove one of those charges. So Guillotine 2099, as long as she's built up and starts with a 100 combo, she completely bypasses this node. However, I'm going to have to do more than 100 hits to get her down here anyway, so it's kind of pointless. But, you know, if Hela had a smaller health pool, that would work. So just a tip in case you have any trouble with Lazarus in the future. Guillotine 2099, as long as you get her built up, she will completely bypass it. And the reason that I used her here was partially for that reason, and partially because she has regeneration, and I knew I was going to be getting a bunch of armor breaks on me, so block damage is going to do a ton. Plus Hela gets Furies as well. So I'm just going to keep going here. The other thing to watch out for is that Hela has counter strike, so after you do 10 dexes, she'll go fully unblockable for a little bit. So you kind of have to be prepared to play around that. But if you do map 7 and AQ, you should be pretty used to that. It happens. It's one of the annoying globals in map 7 and AQ. So, alright, got our regeneration. Now she's unblockable, but it's not a huge deal. As long as I mean, I think most people can evade her special 1. Alright, so just gonna go back in, try to bait out specials here. And you'll see here in just a second, my damage will ramp up quite a bit more. And I'm throwing special 1s to keep her from getting a special 2. Alright. And you can see Guillotine's secondary damage here is just doing so much. Guillotine has been really great in this quest, in my opinion, for any rage paths. She completely takes care of that. Alright, gonna go ahead and throw the special 2. This will pretty much finish the fight. However, she got her indestructible, which is fine. So, fight's over. So really, you could use just about anyone for that fight. Just a couple things to watch out for with the Lazarus. But if you have Dr. Doom, that is the option that I recommend by a long shot. So, alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.